Today I got a huge shipment of parts and I'm super pumped. Like, let me just walk you through this. So front and rear tow hooks, those are lower control arms, those are brake pads, those are Toyota emblems, and then brake lines, brake fluid. There's a helmet, there's the harness that I've been waiting so long for, and that in addition to the seat, which I already have, those wheels that are going on tomorrow. There is so much stuff going on. So today, we're not gonna do all of this, we're just gonna do one thing, which is the lower control arms, because tomorrow I'm taking the car in to have the wheels put on, have the suspension and everything tuned, and in order to do that, they need the lower control arms to be on so they can adjust the camber and stuff correctly. And then we're gonna see if we can fit 4 17x9 wheels with tires on them inside the FRS. We might have to take out the passenger seat, I'm not sure, but this is gonna be a really awesome day. Also, I bought all these parts from GT86 Speed Factory, and shout out for them to throwing some Laffy Taffy inside the packages. Keeping me fat, guys, keeping me fat. This one goes here, and this one goes here. Alright, so now it's time to install the lower control arms with the help of Mitchell. Let's do this. Mitchell, grab one of these because we are safe individuals. So now we're gonna follow the safety tips that we said in our safety video, and we're gonna put these blocks down before we jack up the car. We have to jack up the back, the rear, so we have to put them in the front.
Don't put them down yet. Don't we have to put the wood down and do all that stuff?
Oh, I forgot how much of a pain it was to raise this car. Okay, let's do it. So these are SPL rear lower control arms. It should be pretty simple to install these, almost just as simple as unbolting the old one, putting in the new one. Then again, I mean, like, how hard could it be? You need a 19mm socket, a 15mm socket, an 18mm wrench, a 14mm wrench, 17mm socket, a 3/16 Allen key, and an adjustable crescent wrench. As long as you can hear it crunch, it's okay. Alright, if I haven't explained why we're switching these out, it's because these new ones are adjustable, as you can see by all these holes, while these old ones are not adjustable. And the reason you want adjustable ones is so when they're adjusting the new suspension, the coilovers and stuff like that, they can set the camber and everything to be exactly right on the car. And since we're having all of the suspension and damper and stuff like that tuned tomorrow, we need to have these on so they can adjust it correctly. So let's go ahead and install these. So we have the sway bar disconnected right now from the wheel and everything, and just I don't think that's normal. Alright, so in order to get the coilover in the back down to the level of the new lower control arms, we had to like loosen it and then lower the actual coilover, since you can adjust the heights and stuff like that, and that was a pain. So we're done now with the left side. Now we just need to torque everything, put the wheel back on, then go to the right side, do everything we just did again, and then I think we should be good. This is taking a while, but it's not hard, it's just like tedious work. But I mean, like, we can figure it out. It's pretty easy.
Just do it on one side.
It is now very dark, but we're pretty much done. We are done with all the lower control arms and stuff like that. The only thing we need to do left is see if we can fit the 4 wheels and tires inside the car for tomorrow. That's why we're doing it so late into the night, is because it does need to be done by tomorrow. But I did have to raise the coilovers a little bit to fit them in the lower control arms, and I need to get the car off of the wood over there, but this might be the right height right now. I'm hoping that we can lower it later in the future, but Let's get it off the wood and then see what it'll look like. Alright, so this is how high the car is now that we adjusted the coilovers. The fronts are still the same because we didn't really do anything there. We might end up lowering this a little bit tomorrow, I'm not sure. Really, I don't care how high or low it is. I'd prefer it to be lower, but I just want it to be functional. That's what I care about, just function. So tomorrow when I take it to the guys, I'm just going to tell them, put it at whatever height you think is functional for the track. Now, like I said, we're going to put the 4 tires in the car and see how that goes. We fit 4 tires in an FRS. So tomorrow we're taking it in to get the wheels and tires put on. That's the next video that you guys will see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if I ran out of energy at the end of this day. This was just, what, like 5 or 6 hours just to do this, and it was just a lot of tedious screwing and unscrewing. And the point is, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I'll see you guys next time.